We definitely want that out of there. I'm a bit concerned they might transform the token. Now. They play Monroe. No?
Can dwarves fight? The fish pissing lakes.
No, I can't play that because I have no full provision cost units in my graveyard. Maybe her now. Maybe it just gives us the points. The reason I went for this is because I got this card. If this sticks, it makes this really pop now. This card's sick, man. I really like it. The only drawback is, like, it gets answered a lot, hey. Man, I'm so surprised they left it. Wow. Yeah, I think this is my new favorite card right now, man. Crap, I love this deck. Damage from your warriors?
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
They'll not get away with this.
Wow. You guys are so funny, man. With Dozen's music intro, it's so catchy, isn't it? Yeah, this thing just gets board wiped now. Oh, we want to play this, maybe. It could be reasonable to play this.
Sit at my table and let's drink.
Wow, man. Hey, what's up, legends? Welcome back to another deck guide. Before we get into today's list, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please take the time to do so now. My next objective is to reach 10,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate your help and support in achieving that goal. For today, I've put together a raids list. The leader ability that we're going to be utilizing is Patricidal Fury. So with this leader, with the order, we get to spawn a Deafening Siren on an enemy row and damage it by 1, 3 charges. Once all charges are used up, we get to spawn and play Annihilate, the Patricide, which is this unit. These are the Deafening Sirens, and with this token unit, when we play this card out, on deploy it also spawns a Deafening Siren on the opposite row and damages it by 1. The idea with our leader ability that I have set for this deck is that we will be reserving leader to help set up Sove for an instant kill on the beast that he'll be summoning to the board. So it is best if we could save this leader to be played out over a long round 3, and we could even play this at the very end of the match just for a nice point slam. The stratagem that I've gone with here is Mask. I just chose Mask to grant us some extra consistency for our deck. So with the order, we get to draw a card, then discard a card, spawn 2 crows in your melee row. Our discard targets could very well be any number of the lower costed bronze cards you see in this list. Obviously, try to avoid discarding Highland Warlords, but for example, you may aim to discard the Invaders as a good target in particular. So what I'm going to do is run you through this list bottom up, explain how best to play each card, and when to play it during a match, and then we're going to discuss how to execute the strategy for this deck. So to begin with, we have 2 Brockfire Warriors. Deploy, damage an enemy unit by 3. If the target is damaged, repeat the deploy ability with a different target and decrease the damage by 1. So the idea is that's what we want to consistently do with this card's ability. We want to damage every unit so that we keep replaying that deploy. And what I like to do with these warrior units is play them out round 1 in combination with Ulula, and then we can even replay them at the end of the match through our raid cards, War of Clans. They become good targets for us later on as well. We have 1 Savage Bear in this deck, and we're not really concerned with what this card does as far as the ability. With Savage Bear, always leave it in your deck at all times, and this will be the beast that Sov summons to the board, and that we're looking to kill instantly on the summon. We're only going to summon this beast out. We're only going to play Sov out through the deploy when we have enough Bloodthirst to ensure that we kill this off right away. Okay, so leave this in your list at all times. Double Invader. We are playing the veteran units out. We have King Brand, so it makes sense to add Invader in this deck. What I like about the Invader is that it's a veiled unit. Can help in matchups against vampires in particular. We can use the Invader as a discard target. As I said, round 1 through stratagem. We can also just leave this in our deck to be played at any time, really. It's not specifically a card I'd search for. It's more of a filler in this deck. Then moving on, we have Double Feral Bond. So this is one of the raid cards that we have in this list. With this card, we get to spawn Skellige Wolves on an enemy row, damage it by 1, then create a bronze Skellige Warrior. Skellige Wolves is the token unit that you see there. With Bloodthirst 3, you may spawn and play any bronze Skellige Warrior instead. Optimally, what we want to do with Feral Bond is generate more Highland Warlords. These cards here, because they make our raid cards better. We can play both Feral Bond out round 1 after having played a Highland Warlord, because when we spawn the Skellige Wolves, we get to kill them right away because our raids do more damage, right? So we get those points. We're not giving the opponent points. Another tip with Feral Bond is that if we can generate Bloodthirst 3 through the use of Ulula and the Brookfire Warriors and whatever other synergies we have before playing this, that's best, because then we can definitely ensure to pull a Highland Warlord out. Moving on, we've got Double Savagery. Some more raid cards that we're looking to use. With our raid cards, we would typically like to save them to be played out over a long round 3. And what this raid does is damage an enemy unit by 2. On Deathblow, we get to spawn a Bear Abomination, summon it to a random allied row. So that's our token unit. We have Double Gutting Slash. Starts off as deal 4 damage to a unit. Bloodthirst 2, damage a unit by 6 instead. We also have Highland Warlords. We have 2 in this list. These cards have the veteran tag. On deploy, when we play them, increase the damage of your raid cards by 1 for the rest of the game. Highland Warlords are our round 1 plays, so open up proactively into that round, playing them both out, and then playing those other cards that I mentioned. I've added in 1 Raider unit. It has the veteran tag. Has good synergy in our deck. Deploy, Bloodthirst 3, gain Zeal, order, damage unit by 2. We can play this out anytime, really. You could even play it out in combination with Ulula because it's doing damage. Double War of Clans, raid card. Damage an enemy unit by 2, Deathblow. Play a 4 provision cost warrior from your graveyard. Give it Doomed. We're a Devotion deck, so we're always triggering the Deathblow ability. We can always play a 4 provision cost warrior from our graveyard because of this. War of Clans makes sense that it can be played out in situations unfolding in round 2 and round 3. And like I said, good targets will be the Brockfire Warrior, I believe it was called. Yes, this unit here is what we want to bring back. or we can bring back the Raider as well. Also, if we spawn some kind of a 4 provision cost unit from Feral Bond, that could be another target for us. So more of a round 2-3 card. We have Fabian in here to provide consistency for our deck. Deploy melee row, play a raid card from your deck. In particular for this card, we really want to reserve this to access Blood Eagle if we don't have it already. But outside of that, it can be used very flexibly to pull any other raids that you may need anytime. You may wish to play this out round 1 because it helps with tempo, a few extra points on the board. We've got Scoia'tael, a veteran unit. Veteran Devotion. Deploy, damage an enemy unit by Scoia'tael's base power. So we can play Scoia'tael out round 2 or 3. Nice reactive card, shutting down the opponent's engine units. Ulula, very strong card if left unanswered. With the order, damage a unit by 2. Whenever an enemy unit takes damage from your warriors, damage it by 1, ignoring its armor. We can utilize Ulula round 1 to help gain round control. And we could even perhaps consider playing her twice in a match because we do have Fukusha. So we could do double Ulula in this list. And the idea is that when we're going to commit damage with our warriors, of course, we want her down on the board first. Okay, so bear that in mind. We can even do double Morkvarg with this deck because we've got Fukusha. So Morkvarg I've added in here as our tall punish option to deal with cards with a lot of points outside of what our raid cards could destroy. Okay, so something with a tall boost is what we're looking to target with this card. Deploy, damage an enemy unit by 1. Repeat until target is damaged. We could play this round 1, like I said, because we can double play it. Also reserve it at the end of the match as a tall punish option. King Bran, veteran unit. Deploy, boost self by 0. Increase the value by 1 whenever excess damage is dealt to enemy units. So Bran works really good in decks like this because we are doing a lot of excess damage through our raid cards in particular. The idea with Bran is that you play him towards the very end of the match for a nice point slam. Also with Bran, works really good with our veteran units. At the start of the game, trigger the veteran ability of your units. Then we've got Sov. Sov works a bit different now. Deploy melee, summon a beast from your deck to the opposite row and infuse it with Death Wish. Boost the enemy Sov twice by own base power, then damage it by 1 for each damaged enemy unit. Gain immunity. We are looking to set up Sov with a lot of ease through the use of our leader. So let's say at the end of the match, what we can do is before deploying Sov melee, we exhaust our leader, get out all those tokens, those damaged Siren units, and then we can deploy Sov melee, and then we initially just kill that beast that we summon out and get his full value out. Herald on Crate. We are a Devotion deck. We'll be getting Harold the Cripple. This is when we want to play him in this form here. And this is a Veiled unit, so can't gain statuses. Deploy, play a Bronze Warrior from your graveyard and give it Doomed. Whenever you play a Warrior, damage a random enemy by 1. Harold the Cripple is a nice card to open up early on into round 3 with. And what we can do is really aim to replay another Highland Warlord. I think that's the best option possible. Blood Eagle is a raid card, echo card, so we get to play it twice. Damage an enemy by 2, then play a warrior from your deck with a provision cost 7 or less. Death Blow, play a warrior from your deck instead. Bloodthirst 3, always trigger the Death Blow ability. We can use Blood Eagle round 1 to help find a Highland Warlord, and then perhaps later on reserve it for an important warrior card of our choice. And then to finish, we've got Fukusha. Deploy, play a Skellige unit from your graveyard with a provision cost of 10 or less. Give it Doomed, then spawn Rain on the opposite row with a duration equal to unused provisions. Few ways we can use Fukusha. Like I said, we could double play Ulula, Morkvarg. You could also consider simply just going for another Highland Warlord. I think those would be your best targets possible. So wait until your opponent plays a few units before we go ahead and play Fukusha out for something lower costed. So we get max value with the rain damage and the opponent can't work around that. So now that I've covered the list, let me explain how to execute strategy for this deck. Our deck is really reactive and it's a heavy control list. Most of the time, the best thing to do is really just win round 1, pass round 2, and go into a long round 3, because we've got a lot of different ways to destroy whatever the opponent may play. So bearing that in mind, what we can do to help win round control round 1 is, in round 1, we want to establish the Highland Warlords first. So play these out round 1. We can play Vabjorn, Blood Eagle. You could play Ulula in combination with the Brookfire Warriors. We can play Feral Bond out to get more Highland Warlords and perhaps some raid cards that we may have in our deck as well. Outside of that, if you're really pressed in round 1, I guess you could commit Sove as well. It kind of makes sense because he thins the deck and is nice tempo. But if not, let's try to get round control just utilizing those combination of cards. And pass round 2, go along round 3, into a long round 3, open up with Harold the Cripple. And what we'll be doing is playing a Highland Warlord. And then from there, if you didn't play Ulula already or not, play her on early on into that round as well. And basically what we want to do then is utilize cards like Fukusha to bring another Highland Warlord, play War of Clans to bring lower costed warriors from our graveyard out. And then we're just going to commit all of our raid cards, destroy whatever the opponent plays. Utilize Sove with Leader if we didn't already towards the end of the match. We got Brand towards the end of the match and Morkvarg as a tool punish option to consider. So try to take some kind of line of play like that. Hope you have fun watching the following matches, and thanks a lot for your time and support. Right. Let's go to Pro Rank, man. We've been on an absolutely filthy win streak with his deck.
Only want to walk away from this.
Highland Warlord, rinse and repeat.
Hold the line.
Honestly, round 1, I'm just concerned with establishing the Warlords. I'm not even really fussed about too much else.
Reasons for the feeble of heart. The stench of the air. I knows it.
Precision Strike Saskia. We're out of the kill zone there. Maybe we get another Highland Warlord. No. That's not bad for us for later. For War of Clans.
We'll greet him, we will. But fire and iron.
Oh. Okay, interesting.
Oh, I can still taste it.
Got that in there? Really? That's not a good thin, man. Yo, can you believe this, guys? We are keeping up with the tempo of Saskia. With our deck. We're not supposed to be doing that. Damage enemy about 2. It's just this, I think.
Let us put our steel to the test.
SK Ambassador. Alright, man. I'm gonna try to take that Shinmiri is the bloody legend, though.
The wilds shall reclaim.
Yeah, I'm happy with the push.
You green horror.
Need a strong SY deck. Not running Siggy. Well, he's pretty strong, man. I'd suggest you do. Other than that, maybe go for some poison synergies. Oh my god, these raids are gonna slap. Yo, this could be some unitless deck. They could go unitless on us on a long round if they're doing this. But they didn't thin leader. It could be Shiru kind of a deck too, you know? I think I'm just playing this one out. Wait, what do we have in there again? Actually, we can put you in there. Poison with Salamander can be pretty devastating. Oh. Let's have a look.
We raid, we fight, we plunder. Full service.
Blood Eagle's gonna be for Sove. I think we may see Shiru. Because it's a perfect kill with this leader.
Dwan will not be heard.
You have nothing to worry about. But please feel free to play it as you like. I'm not trying to say my deck's perfect at all. Can't even go slash that way. Slash it, kill it. Or we want to try to save this now for more value. Maybe play this.
I will not bend my neck for that cripple. Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand. Here's the better loot than in your wildest, wettest dreams. Come on, show us what you got. Time for you to die, Dwan.
That is all I need.
Why go that way, man? This is a huge threat. You must have control for this. Don't you? I'm not sure. They may have some secret tactic. Like I said, they might be going Shiru. I don't know if it's Shiro or something, or they're trying to set something up. Yeah, you see? Told you. Yeah. Okay. There's our answer. Uh...
Wanna know why I got my scar? What's it gonna take?
Know that I was trained by Clara Larissa de Winter herself.
Oh yeah, they're gonna go waylay now. Yeah.
I spend more time passing carriage than I do eating it.
Sacrifices must be made on both sides.
Over my dead and cold body.
My god, what a deck, what a deck. Probably one of my most favorite decks I've made. I'm calling it now, man. Crap. Like, we're doing this match after match. I love it, man. Look at this. My god, dude. No points. They're gonna have no points, man. You know what I mean by no points? This is what I mean. Watch. Look at this. Meta breaker. Guys, you can catch it on my YouTube channel later this evening. Keep an eye out for it there. My god. So happy with this deck, man. Yeah. I like Ulula with these. They're like really good, really strong. Man, I'm very happy. I mean, I guess we could consider discarding that with a stratagem. Or maybe this? That's better, actually. Yeah.
Come on! Show us what you got!
Haunt. Could be a V deck. Definitely.
Only want to walk away from this.
Come to me.
Raids on 4. Thanks for the follow, Alpha. Yep. No. You can find them on my YouTube channel. Check out my YouTube playlists. Wow, man.
We raid, we fight, we plunder. Full service.
Wow. Honestly, maybe just passing on 6. Just thinking of the point gap we got to deal with. Let's see.
Trickery! Treachery!
Just leaves it there. Fabiorn, Blood Eagle, Sove maybe? To resist this? Could be one way to go about it.
The mother goddess, she get up and take the way.
We could go lead a Sove here.
I'll crush away those insults with your entrails.
Stench of beer. I knows it well.
Yep. So they're gonna like Karen or something. Maybe even.
No prisoners! Lead them to the sea!
Could be Karen.
That's only the beginning! Ha ha! Reasons for the feeble of heart!
It's also good because it clogs what we just did. But I think we may see Karen. Yeah, we just stay ahead. That's nice for them. We got answers though.
Women, children, elders, we spare none.
Just trying to make me waste my cards now, I think.
They'll not get away with this.
Good thing about playing Sove there is I thinned our deck. So now, I think we find Fukusha. Yep, you see? Just go for an invader, probably. I think we keep it. We double play Morkvarg with Fukusha. But we need a proactive play. And I think it's going to be Bran. Unfortunately, I don't want to do it like that. But I think that's just how it is. I'm losing value a few different ways. Double play Morkvarg. And we'll see what it is. Siren, good to kill. Well, there's nothing there.
Want to hurt us, would you?
We got damage of 5. This is conditional on the death blow. So we'll play that first while we can. All right.
It's not that I'm always playing.
Do you have another one in there?
He's always sexy.
No, you don't.
Resist the Jarl's will, and that's how we'll end you.
So we're losing value like this.
Relax.
No. Okay, I can target that now. I don't want to kill this, I don't think.
Your skull'll make a fine tanker.
I'm just a sexy little cog in a fucked up machine called life.
What's the most points? Damage it with Morkvarg.
Smoke can be just as treacherous as the sea.
We'll fight to the last bloody drop in our veins.
I think it's just a point more than Morkvarg, maybe. Should just be Karen last, no? Hybrid.
I don't have a dirty mind.
There we go, friends. We got to rank 1 with Skellige, Patricidal, Fury. It's an amazing deck. So solid. I'm very, very happy with this list. It has all these answers, and we're really point slammy. Honestly, it feels really nice.
Only one will walk away from this.
This mirror match is tricky, man. Why can't I just have some wholesome, easy decks to pro rank?
The stench of beer. I knows it well.
Give me like Symbiosis or something where I'm just chilling.
Come on! Show us what you got!
The time for blathering is past!
Yeah, I haven't really seen that many. Maybe when I first started this season, I did. When I first started my claim to rank 2, I saw those kinds of decks. But then
Got you like fishes!
when I hit through the next rank, I just saw Skellige a lot.
Resist the Jarl's will, and that's how we'll end you.
Only one will walk away from this.
Really? Wow. Crazy, man. I'm not sure what it is then, to be honest.
Your skull will make a fine tanker.
With SY? Wow, really? Siggy Reuven with Tunnel Drill? All that goodness? Yeah, nice. That's pretty nice. Wow. We're just going for a long round. Very, very interesting. Is that better to keep over this? I don't know. Maybe that gets picked off right away. this is deploy, we can use it right away.
Women, children, elders. We spare none.
Yeah, Horson Jr. is really good. That Fee ability, yeah, it's crazy. Siggy got nerfed, huh? Did he? Got limited to tutoring units only. Wow. So you can't do the tunnel drill collusion thing anymore? It's not possible?
Wanna know why I got my scar? What's it gonna take?
Except for collusion? So it's only used for collusion.
To arms, all of yous.
The stench of beer. I knows it well.
Sorry, mate, that's top secret. I'm sure you'd understand why. You can feel free to ask another question if you like. They're running Soph too? Yeah, you know how it is, man. I can't deny this in any way, can I? With my deck. No? What are we using the Blood Eagle for? For Harold, was it?
He shall be mine forever.
Come on! Show us what you got!
Tutoring 2 golds is still pretty bonkers. Nice. Yeah, because that combo is so strong, man. Tunnel Drill Collusion. It's like a one-turn board wipe.
No retreat! Not one step!
Okay.
So, no one else dares face me?
Damage by 5. Yeah, go for it, Wizard. I reckon I'll get you to pro, man. It's just, Skellige's honestly been my hardest match. Thanks for the follow. But everything outside of that... Oh, yeah. Look at Cutting Slash. Oh my god, it's doing 10 points of damage on Bloodthirst too. What else do we want to pull? Just playing for long round with our deck? Pretty much. Just win round one, go a long round. In these matches, it's a bit tricky when they're like us, when they got a similar deck. That's why I try to like push with Sove or something, round two. Like try to bleed some combo or make it really awkward. Because warriors don't have much tempo. Usually. So much bloodthirst, eh? You guys are jokers. Which room do I live in? Oh my god. Maybe we just go for savagery.
What's 3 arrows in the eye? A pinprick, that's what.
Oh, this is quite good too, actually.
Blood for foul blood.
Wow, we're actually taking them on here. Look at this. In a long round. Another top secret question. Patreon members only. No, I'm joking.
They'll not get away with this.
Wow, yo, look at this point gap. Crap. They have Bran over us, I'm sure. Thanks for the follow. Oh, nice. Oh, how big's Bran? Oh, we got it, huh?
Of course, friend.
Damn. Yo, friends. I gotta say, man, this is a pro rank deck, man.